This is Loveland. Well, today I'm gonna show you guys my orchids. It's been 4 weeks that we mounted my orchids to a driftwood and the wood that I found in the mountain. I call them dish garden. So it's been 4 weeks this week, so now it's time to show you guys the progress of my mounted orchids. All right, enjoy this video. Okay, so we'll start with this one. So this one is the Kiki Dendrobium, and it seems like she is doing great. Both of them are doing great. So look at the leaves. I think it's getting longer, maybe half an inch or an inch. That's really good. So, and this one too is getting longer. That's really nice. I think they're happy in this wood. This is the wood that I picked from the mountain. And then, if we go to my orchids, so the leaves is not so great. I just soak her for 30 minutes and then spray her every day. And her flowers or bloom is good. See, she's doing great with the blooms. The blooms are doing great. So look at that. Her flowers still beautiful. And she got another spike or bud. Hold on here, like that. I think that's another bud coming up. And then if we go to her stem, possibly a Kiki or a spike. I'm not sure. Possibly it looked like a Kiki, but not too sure. So we'll see what happened on that one. I'll leave it alone and see if she will produce a Kiki. But you know, guys, what I learned in mounting an orchids. So climate is the big thing in mounting orchids. So here in my location, we're so dry in here, so I need to spray her at least once a day. If I'm home, I try to spray her twice a day. Even she's in a sphagnum moss, but oh my goodness, she dried quickly. And look at that, her leaves is not even like, you know, hard. It's kind of little dehydrated, but she is okay right now. So I'm gonna try to soak her every other day when I'm home. But you know, when I work 4 days a week, then it's hard. I just soak her in my days off. But this week I'm off, so I'm good. So I'm gonna soak her every other day, and hopefully she will go back. Her leaves will be pretty again. It's pretty, but just a little clumsy. But anyway, I'm gonna show you guys to my other one. So this is the first one. She stay in our coffee table, but I move her because the coffee table is kind of cold in there. So I move her so she will not be cold. So now she is in the island in our kitchen. So that's her little spot in the corner. Okay, this another orchids that I mounted is in a driftwood. So her blooms are beautiful. It's doing great, and hers two secondary spikes are doing great. No problem with the blooms. And then she got these bud that hopefully it will open soon. She's doing great. Leaves are better than the other one. So if you can see, her sphagnum moss still wet because I just finished soaking them for 30 minutes. So she liked this spot here in our kitchen dining table. So she is very good in there. And then we'll look the other side because I got another mini pal that I mounted this one here in the other driftwood. So if we're gonna see in the other angle, these mini pals, she is happy. So before I mount her, she is in a full water culture, and she don't thrive too much, very slow. So I put her in this dripwood. So every time I soak the sphagnum moss, I lose sphagnum moss. So maybe soon they will learn to just cling to this driftwood, and I can take off this twine and no more sphagnum moss. So we'll see how it goes. So her aerial roots looks good, very plump. So that's nice. She is happy. And then her roots, well, look green, of course, because I just soaked her. She's happy on that one. And then she got her leaves, 4 leaves, 5 leaves, and then she produced these new leaves. So that means she is happy. So in this orchids dish garden in our dining table, these orchids here seems very happy of where they are, especially these mini balls, because she's producing new leaves, and then her aerial roots are very plump, roots are good, and the flowers of the other is doing great. A little spot maybe from burn, because in the morning the sun is just shining towards them because of our huge window. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this and see what happened. So she got another bud there, this one here, another bud, and this one, and hopefully it will open. We'll see what happened. So this is the 4 weeks of my orchids that are mounted in the driftwood. So this is my 3rd project that I mounted in the driftwood. If you remember, there's a fern here at the end, and the fern, guys, did not survive at all. The fern need, I guess, soil, so it did not survive. So I just take it out because it died. It turned brown and crunchy. I just take it out. So anyway, so these mini pulse seems happy in her little spot. And you know this one, guys, this mini pal here accidentally take off the leaves, and it remains the stem and her 2 flowers, and it seems like she's doing great even she don't have leaves. So we'll see how it goes. And this one I put her 2 weeks ago. It seems like she's okay with this place here, mounted in the driftwood. So hopefully she'll thrive. We'll see what happened. So this is my 3rd project of orchid dish garden. All right, guys, so this is my number 4 orchid dish garden, and she is okay. Look at her flowers. She is fine. She produced a bud. Look at her bud, and then another small ones. So she is very healthy looking, her blooms and stuff. But if you go to her flower or her leaves, it's kind of flimsy, guys. Look at that. She is kind of flimsy. This one here, this leaves is good, but the rest are fine. So the driftwood, she is mounted to, or a smaller one, so that's why she's alone on this, and I put pebbles around it. But the thing is, it's so hard. Even I spray her once a day, every day, sometimes twice a day if I'm home, and then soak her for 30 minutes, she dry quickly. So that's the problem here in my location, guys, the climate. I don't know if she will survive, but I'm gonna keep going and see what happens. So I'm gonna continue soaking her for 30 minutes every other day when I'm home, and see if she can survive. If not, then we'll put her back in the bark. So this is only the 4 weeks of her update, guys. So we'll see what happens. So she is my number 4 Orchids dish garden. The way I do it is like a dish garden, and I put the rocks, the decorative rocks around to look really good. So, and the one that's very, very happy, the last project I have that's very, very happy that she is mounted is this one. Oh my, 3 years ago, I bought her online, and the seller gave me like 8 of them. And you know what? I put them all in 4 full water culture, and I killed them. I killed 6. And you know, before I mount her, she got only like 3 leaves left. And oh, she is happy. Look at her. Her aerial roots are growing longer. And let me see what she is. She is, this is her, guys, Epidendrum rhodicans orange. Yes, bought it in 2017 though. So anyway, I can't figure out what she is, but I bought her because of her blooms. And then that time I was in full water culture, so I put most of my orchids in full water culture. Of course, I killed most of them. Well, not really, most of them, because some of them I survived and put them back in the media or bark while I'm using coconut husk, guys. But anyway, look at her. She is happy. She got more aerial roots coming out, and you can tell she's just happy. So what I did, this piece of driftwood, I just tie her. There's a little slant or crack in this area here, so I put her there, tuck in the little crack, and then put moss, and then put moss over and tie with twine. And it's lonely because she's in the very end, so I just put her standing up, buried in the rocks. It works out really good for her. So she's thriving and everything, and I'm so happy. So this one, she is very happy. This is a successful mounted in a driftwood. So, but of course, I need to water her once a day. I need to water once a day, or soak her every other day, or the longest is once a week. But if I'm home, I got plenty of time, I soak them every other day, because oh man, they are dry, like really dry, and I don't want that. All right, guys, so that's my mounted orchids, and I called it dish orchids garden. So anyway, I still love them. So we'll see what happens in a few more weeks. If they thrive, hopefully they will, but so far so good. So anyway, if you like this video, I have more videos to come. Please thumbs up and like, and please click this button here that says subscribe, and click all so you don't miss any of my video. And if you have any suggestion, comments, ideas, please let me know. Write your comments below in the comment box. I check my channel often as I can, but I promise to answer your comments in 2 days. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. God bless, and see you in my next video. Bye!